good evening to everybody. And welcome to Dissect. I'm sorry about what happened earlier on. We've been having a little a few technical difficulties and stuff. The man, oh, he's here, or should be here in a few seconds. My co-host Novelty should be here in a few seconds. Today, of course, we have the entire cast of one of what I consider to be one of the best rhythms to come out of Dominica in terms of soca from young people in recent times, called the Virus Rhythm, produced by the man KO and Skyo Beats. And we have the entire cast on here. In the meantime, and in between time, while we line up and we get everything set up to introduce you to the different artists on the rhythm, allow me to just introduce you to the rhythm itself. So, so the music you hear in the background was produced by the man Olan Prince, aka KO Beats, and the man Ajmal Skyo Beats Peters. Of course, if those of you who have been following us for a long time would remember that we had Skyo on earlier on, right? So without further ado, let me bring back the man Ajmal Skyo Beats Peters. What going on, Ajmal?
Yes, yes, I.
Good night, my brother.
Yes, I. Good night, brother. Happening.
I dare know. Welcome back to Dissect. It looked like you have a brand new home, boy.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me back. Already.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man.
So we just go through some of our technical difficulties sometimes. So
Yeah, man.
Let me get down to the meat of the whole vibe before anything. One time, no time to waste.
Yes, man.
Talk to me, Virus Rhythm. My opinion, this is one of the best rhythms I have heard out of Dominica from young people in a while. Talk to me about the whole process about going about producing the beat itself and all that. So let's start off with how did the rhythm come about? What was your role and about the cast? So you start doing that and then we'll get back into the music vibe.
Okay, well, basically, K, you had a idea, and he kind of brought it to my attention. So basically, he had a beat, a soca beat, and he sent it for me, and he told me what I think about that. I tell him, well, basically, I mean, it's a nice beat, and he was asking for like my assistance. So basically, he had that melody which you hear in, which is the main melody, which is the dun 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 dun. So he had that already. So basically he had the layout of the rhythm, kind of. He sent me the project, and then I added more soca flavor to the beat. The drums, the percussions, the bass guitar, all those stuff there, and added, one, two melodies under the main melody, which you hear in there, and that's how it really came about. And in terms of the artists, he had his selected few, and he contacted some of them, and you get them, and then I had some artists on my side, and I linked them, and that's basically it.
All right. So
Mm.
as you can see, the general of the program has arrived. Oh, he left
Yeah,
for a few minutes.
yeah,
Of course. That's the
yes,
man.
man.
That's the man novelist. I guess he's working out
Mm.
his vibes. Why are we
His
talking
vibes,
about
yeah.
that? All right. So
Mm.
all right. So that was the whole link between you and KO,
That's right.
right?
That's right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Um, what? So the artists that he reached out to,
Uh-huh.
who were they, and um, how was it the process working the beat? Because I know when you work with different artists, you have like
Mm.
different processes, you have different things to go through. So
Yeah, to
first of
add
all,
and mm.
tell us the artists that make up the Virus Rhythm cast, the official Virus Rhythm cast,
Mm.
and how what was your role in the production of their song in particular?
Well, the official virus streaming cast will consist of Alicia, Ty, a brand new artist, Naije, a brand new artist, Champion, we are Giovanni Music, um, where I missed Van P. I hope I don't miss anybody. I have everybody, right?
No, you miss somebody, you missing somebody. Somebody that in the doghouse, somebody that in the doghouse.
Classic, classic. Yes, my brother, classic.
Way
Yes,
be,
man, you
way,
can't forget the
way be,
classic, man.
In the
way be.
doghouse, in the
The
doghouse, in the
dog
Oh my
house.
doghouse.
goodness.
Cannot forget classic. Yeah, man.
Yo, shout
So,
out to the man Classic, by the way. He did reach out to me today, and unfortunately,
yeah,
he had some other things, so he couldn't be here
yeah,
today.
you couldn't be first today.
He did reach out to me though and said,
Mm.
big up to the whole cast and crew of the Riddim. So,
Yeah,
novelist,
yeah.
I'm glad you're back. Do your thing now.
Do my thing now.
Yeah, do your thing.
So
I
this
asked
is
my question. I asked my questions. I hold my end.
well. Let me say, my brother, welcome back to the program. I,
Yes, man. Yes, man.
you come back soon. I thought you left something there, and you come back quick. But it looked
Yeah.
like you brought a lot of gifts for us tonight.
Yes, man. After
Boy,
all.
so
there's the man home.
so
Yeah, that is manual.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're welcome here anytime. So you know the vibes already, and I mean. So your brother
Yes, man.
cast with you tonight, and of course, let's go in and let's go in on one of our casts.
Yes. In one of us.
Let's
Yes.
let's talk to the man Ty for a minute. Let's talk to the man Ty. See what the man
Boy,
Ty
he's
is
a
up to.
fella here, boy.
Uh,
I wonder why.
you wonder why? Ty,
Yes, I
what's
wonder
going
why.
on?
What's going on? Good night, good night, good night.
Nice, everything good,
Everything good.
everything. So tell the people who you are, where you from.
My name is Tyron John Charles, aka Ty. I've been known for that name for like since I was born. So that's what everybody knows me as. I'm from the village of Salisbury, Grand Savannah. I grew up in church. As you know, my song explains why I'm here. So
Right.
yeah.
So okay, so how long you been doing music?
I was in a band called SOZ for over 5 years. So I've been on the music scene for a while, but then after I pull up, after I stopped singing for SOZ, then
All right, all right.
I relax on music for a very 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 long time. So that is like the first time after years since I enter back in music.
Nice, nice. So you have a new project now. Let's
Right.
talk about this new project. What was the inspiration behind the song? What motivated you to write that song?
Um, KU was the one who sent me the beat. He say, he needed me to write something on that. So, when he sent me the beat, I started dancing. I started balancing in place. You know what I mean? So when he sent me the beat, and then God just gave me a revelation, tell me this is what I need to write. Give
Okay.
thanks, because in what time we are right now, and the most we can do is give God thanks for giving us life, strength, family, good health, etc.
Vibes, vibes. So the man Ty is in the building with us. This is Dissect, and of course, go ahead, CEO. Go ahead.
No, well, the man Ty is in the building with us. This is Dissect. I'm happy my partner Novi is back. But Ty, before we continue with your interview and stuff, I think we should get into the track. Let people hear the track. Let people understand what you mean by bringing about the message you brought through.
Right,
So
right.
let me drop this. So let me drop this right about now, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ty. Give thanks
Give
on the
thanks.
virus rhythm. Yeah, for some reason I end up labeling this song. I end up getting in my head that the name of the song was "Giving Thanks," but
No,
it's
give
it's
thanks.
life. Yeah, man. Here we go.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Oh yeah. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands. Just giving him thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands. Just giving him thanks. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his holy name. Take a look back, see what the Lord has done for you. Yeah, blessings overload. There's nothing that he cannot do. So don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving him thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving
Yeah,
him
man.
thanks.
That's the voice of the man Ty. That's a beautiful song too, right there, man Ty. You know what I mean? So how the
Respect.
response been, coming to you so far about this tune? You can't hear me, man. I
Ty.
guess you can't hear me. Ty, you can't hear me?
Right back.
Okay.
To mute it for.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, so I
yeah.
was asking you how is the response for this song so far on your end? Like how people approaching you about it?
Well, so far the response have been good so far. You know, people from overseas has more gravitated to the song. Like Trinidad, Saint
Right.
Lucia,
Nice.
Uganda,
Okay, nice, nice.
Gambia, Nigeria. So
You're going places, my brother.
yeah,
I'm glad to hear that, man. You know what I mean? Definitely
yeah,
keep
right.
up the good work. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a beautiful song, and I definitely looking forward to hearing more great things from you. You know what I mean? So
But
Well, there
the
will
problem
be more.
is,
That is just the start, man.
yeah, man, you don't know. Go ahead, see you.
but
Go
the
Right.
ahead.
problem is, but you didn't read the credits of the actual rhythm, did you?
You know, me and I'm having technical issues even hearing anything you say right now, but
Okay.
yeah,
So so
give me a
so
sec.
here it is. All right. So Ty, I understood that also that when I was reading through the credits of the virus rhythm, I understood that you were the one who did the actual design for the official album art.
Yes, yes.
Which
Correct.
means you're into graphics design. So tell us a bit about what inspired your inspiration on the design of the cover.
Um. Well, when I come up with a design, I have different thoughts in my head. I look at different things. I look at the situation at hand, the story behind the cover, what is the client trying to convey to the general public. So the Riddim name is the virus Riddim. Then I work around that topic, incorporating Dominica in it.
I like that. 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 I really like that. Anyway, Ty, thanks for joining us this evening right here on Dissect. I mean, we hope we hope to hear from you, and I can already assure you that anytime you want to drop anything, anytime you want to do anything, you are 100 million times welcome to come and do so.
Right, right.
Most
Trust me.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And novelist, anything else?
Yeah,
Your
Ty,
audio issues
I gotta
good?
apologize on my side, and my audio is messing up. I got
Right.
I got two more shows in this
I
building,
realize that. I
and then I'm
realize that.
out of here. So something around there, I don't know. Anyway, but like my man CEO said, you're welcome here anytime. You know, I mean, don't be shy. I know your name is Ty. Like my match is shy. Don't be shy too. You know what I mean? Just
Well,
give us a
let me tell you something about that. Honestly, I'm a very shy person. I just have talented people around me. That's it.
right. Well,
They keep me going.
in this business, my brother, the shyness we got to put it aside because you
Yeah.
got a lot of people you got to
That is
approach.
something I have to get. That is something I get rid of a long time ago. So
Right. So that's a good thing. So again, it was a blessing having you, bro, and hopefully we could cross path again and get some more music from you and chat.
respect, bless up. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, no
So while
problem.
so while he's on the way out, I'm gonna just run his track one more time just for
Yeah,
us to
man, let's
enjoy
go.
it because we gotta give thanks. Rona almost messed us up, yeah. So let me go. Here we go. Oops.
Give thanks, give thanks. Oh yeah. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands. Just giving him thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands. Just giving him thanks. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his holy name. Take a look back, see what the Lord has done for you. Yeah, blessings overload. There's nothing that he can undo. Don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving him thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving him thanks. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his holy name. The fact that he woke me up this morning, I'm grateful. Supplying my every need, I'm grateful. When everything is going right, I'm grateful. For health, strength, family, I'm grateful. Don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving him thanks. Don't be afraid to raise your hands, just giving him thanks. Enter his gates with
Hey,
thanksgiving,
Novi, we can hear you.
and into his courts with praise. Be
You
thankful unto him.
You,
Yeah, man.
you mute yourself, man.
I looking so way, boy. I don't know what happening tonight. There. Anyway,
Hey,
I need a sip of something right now. So
bro, that chocolate thingy there, I suspect you're on shot of it.
it ain't chocolate, man. What do you say? It's chocolate. It's not chocolate.
Okay, it's
Hmm.
whatever. But I brought
Chocolate.
back the man. I brought back on the man Skyo Beats just to ask a couple other questions because
Go ahead.
Ah,
listen and this is about the quality and of the song because novelists you have to agree when you listen to this alongside a lot of the stuff coming out of Trinidad and Tobago,
Hmm.
the quality is amazing.
Right. It is. It is.
This is I mean, you don't hear such quality coming out of Dominic unless it's a Dada, a Cornell, uh, to a certain extent, the
No,
Wizard.
it's good quality coming from the island, you know what I mean? So
So,
you
so Skyo, basically, who was
Mm.
the team? I want to know who was the team around who worked around with you in terms of production, mixing, mastering, even. Well, we know Ty did the graphics, but how did
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
even that? We want to know how that came about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Basically, as you may know, the producers, KU Beats, Skyo Beats, for the mixing, I am responsible for that. So the whole rhythm was mixed by me. The mastering was done by the CEO. The CEO.
I
Um,
I have no recollection of that ever taking place. By the way.
yeah, the CEO. Yeah. So it was mastered by the CEO. The graphic, the concept of the graphic was DJ Grills. But the one we have now is Tyrone. Ty. So that's basically the people behind the vibes. You know
okay,
what I
okay.
mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Hmm.
let's talk to another general that's been in the game for a little bit now. Let's talk to the
Mm.
man Ras Coco for a minute and see what he have to say for the evening.
Hey, Papa.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, brothers. Good evening, brothers.
How was
What's going
everything
on,
on your end,
brothers?
my brother?
Well, I wouldn't know for the time. Coronavirus, locked up. We cannot go out. So,
Nice. Well, is a time for a lot of writing, a lot of meditating, a lot of creating, right?
yeah, it's a time for that, boy. We get a little block because when you're inside for so long, you blocked your
Yeah,
brain all
yeah.
over. You have a mask over your face, suffocating. Instead of you're not breathing properly. So yes, we have a lot of time to write, but the brain,
Yeah, you still need to be outside. Listen,
yeah, you need
yeah,
to
you
know
need to
when
be outside.
even inside you cannot get inspiration much. Music is an art. Music is
True,
an art form.
true.
So the more wildlife you see and the more people you see and everything, give you a little more inspiration to actually come up with something new.
Most definitely.
You know.
Most definitely. So,
I have a
ladies and
question for.
gentlemen, on
Hold on.
Dissect, we have the man
Hold on.
Ras Coco with us in the building. Go ahead, see you.
I have a question for Raskoko. First question for Raskoko.
So
Raskoko, what your cap saying? I really care. I see you have a
my
cap on your head
cap
all night.
say,
All night, all in the
"Soca
song check.
live here."
Hear that?
Okay.
Hear that in the double list. All night in the song check, the man telling me he had to make sure
You
fellas
have to make
sees
sure,
cap.
man. I have to make sure, man. Properly, man. You check, put it up there and make sure it's solid. Soca live here. I can explain my reason for my soca live here. Michael, I mean, for money, me already.
Hey. First of all, I did not call you by your legal name. On
Okay.
here, you don't. Do not call me by my legal name on here, please.
all,
No,
all, you,
no, no,
all
no,
you two
no.
fellas, boy. All you two
He's
fellas.
my partner still, Me and him does go at each other, but he's my partner still. And my boy, because
So,
I be honest with you, I be honest with you. This is a man. This is a young man I have great respect for, despite what people may think. I have a lot of respect for him because listen to this. He is one of the most talented young people that I know. The other day I was working on an Afrobeats thing, which for some reason we have to look for a cocotet. And the boy end up hearing the concept of the song and he end up liking it. And I end up coming by the boy. And the boy helped me do some vocal arrangements on it, my brother, with some melodies. Bro, that was tight, 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 tight.
nice.
You understand what I'm saying? This man here has a good pen. He can pen. And let me tell you something. And even if he may have some sort of speech impediment, he is out there trying to do his thing vocally. So you see me, I have a lot of respect for him on that because the boy don't just pen, the boy can produce and the boy can do things. So I have a lot of respect for him. Although I
So,
just give him a plenty pressure, but he
so
doesn't
he's
understand when I give him pressure is because he's my partner and he's supposed to know better. But so
right.
it is. We can
So
get
he's
into the song.
so yes. Let's get into the music.
He's my part.
You
That's
want to get
cool.
into the song, you don't have the song cue yet. Like, you know what I mean?
The song was Q already.
I mean, come on.
The song was screw.
Nada, nada, nada. A good woman really had to find in this time. To when you find that one, you have to treat her right. Never leave her lonely. Always call her baby. I never let that water ever leave her eye. If she's not giving you love, you have to let her go. If you always fight and curse, it's a sign for you to go. For you to go. Cause when I go to Mango, she ain't coming back. When I go to Mango, she can't take no more. When I go to Mango, she ain't coming back. If she take the ring off my finger, she ain't coming back. No, she gone. So many lonely nights, sitting down there by the roadside, asking yourself why. No, your mind been running wild, cause she with another guy. You gotta let her go. If she's not giving you love, you have to let her go.
I have a few questions on that song, but before I ask the question on that song, you know what? We need a proper introduction from you to the nation. Let the people know who Ras Coco is.
Good night, everybody. Everybody, good night. My name is Cutley Christopher from Fonkole. Mostly everybody know me for Coco Tet. But basically, I uterus Coco like about 3 to 4 years ago when I came up from St. Lucia and my partner checked my boy. There's only one Coco in the Dominica Ras. No blocks, you know. So that's the only Coco blocks. So I just check like, yeah, it kind of catch, it makes sense. You know, so basically, whenever I use Ras Coco as my artist name, Coco Tet as my little ghetto name, everybody know me around because from since later I have that name, like Coco Tet. You know, think preschool.
So
I have
why
that
they
name, so.
so why they call you that? Why they call you Cocotet?
Well, basically, the name was cocote, meaning that a
Okay,
young coconut, a young coconut. You know, when I was young, going to school, I thought with run medical underwear and thing like the old man to be like,
how what?
hey, yeah, you know, see the little coconut. You know, I was small in body and you
Okay,
know,
okay,
so he started calling me little coconut in patois, the cocote, you know. So everybody was
right,
like stick with that name. Most people don't even know my name for Cutley.
right.
You know, everybody know me for my nickname, so nobody really know me for Cutley, you know.
Okay.
Basically, I've been working with various artists,
Mhm.
writing, producing.
Right.
Yeah, for the past time, I'm a former member of Signal Band,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
original former member of Signal Band.
Right.
I played with other bands like Excess Groove, Cross Vibes,
Hmm.
and you know, basically, I would say a song engineer too. I work with GX Song
Right.
for a while. So like my whole bio basically it's all about music, you know, that's the
Right. So,
only, you know, yeah.
yeah. Well, I know I've been hearing you about you for a very long time. So what inspired music from a little cocote running around? Like, where did the music start?
Well, basically I never really want to be a musician though.
Okay.
I would want to be a police officer
We poche.
and go in school. See, Michael.
Officer Ted then. Officer Ted then.
But I would, to be
Oh,
honest, I would want to be an officer, you know, a police
Right.
officer.
Right.
But then I have music in my blood. My dad used to play music in church. You know, my dad used to play drums and keyboard in church.
Okay.
And basically, I have music in my blood from divine songs. That's one of my family, my cousin.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but he's one of my cousins. So like, basically, from the generation goes by, like my uncle used to sing calypso back in the days in Marigot.
Right.
My auntie would die. She used to sing, we used to write songs to everything. So like music's in my blood. So in time of going to school, you know, when you're in school, I'm a very little troublesome person, eh?
Right.
So in school, I used to always like sit down and write song on people. You
Hmm.
know, just sit down and write, and I end up One of my first song I wrote a song on a teacher and a child, and they expelled me for that from school.
What was that song about?
You know. And then when they expel me, like I take in what by good man. So then I bumped up with my partner Michael Frederick from Funkoli, and then that when I get into FL, Fruity Loops. That's why I start with Fruity Loops,
Okay.
and then we start doing our stuff and thing, and then I end up going 2008. I end up going for Soca Monarch in 2008,
Right.
and that was one of my first song I ever produced.
That was around the time I started hearing you. Yes.
I first song I ever produced. That when I actually start understanding about music and everything, and then from there I just decided, you know what? Let me take it further. Then I bumped up with other guys from Excess Cross Vibes, and then we started our stuff. None of us never know what music at that time. We like to play music out of mind, out of sight.
Right.
And we developed a chemistry, and we start going on and on until I actually found myself into Signal Band.
Right.
And I stayed there for a while, and then,
How was that experience, though?
to be honest, that was my best time in music.
Okay. Nice.
You understand? One of my best time in music. I mean, I started understanding what it like to have a brotherhood,
Right.
and a chemistry in music, and actually working with people that you can say, okay, you're wrong, you're right. It's like it was just different. It was just a totally different vibe. I mean, Sheldon and I used to sit down and write songs, do songs like just like that. We see somebody passing by and we just say something like a kicks, and it happened to be a full song by the end of the
Really nice.
yeah, because that's all we were in Jack, we were very close, and it was in my friend Signal Band. To be honest, if I could do it over again, I would take the absolutely pleasure to do it all over again, because that was one of my best time in music, working with those guys.
Nice. So why you not with the band? Like, what going on?
Well, basically, we have some different,
Technical issue.
yeah, we have some issues, and
Okay.
and then me yourself, my blood very close to my skin, my blood very hot,
Okay.
and I don't really like nonsense. So me yourself, I mean, if today or tomorrow they come to me and tell me, hey, Coco, we want us to do a song. Hey, let me tell you about it now. If I got my shoes in my foot,
Right.
I walk in barefooted and go and do the song.
But that's the attitude. That's the attitude. I mean, you have to learn from your mistakes and move on.
Yeah. I mean, I learn. I that's why right now, and so now, to be honest, I'm very proud of myself.
Right.
I'm big proud of myself from where I was to now,
Mhm.
and I never thought I'll be doing the things that I'm doing now.
Nice.
Because I had a lot of people are doubting me and check like, oh, this and that, and and like I am a person, I doesn't give up. If I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it.
Right.
And I started, all when I came into the writing, the first person who gave me the opportunity to write a song was Dada. I wrote a song for Janet Azo in like in one day. We had only did this song in 3 days to go back to Trinidad.
Okay.
And Mr. called me and tell me that my first ever song I ever write for an artist.
Right.
And when guys started to hear the work that I did, I started getting calls from Swinging Stars. Triple K had 2 songs of mine to come out. I don't know what happened. They never released those songs. I don't know.
Right.
And then, I do song with Lester Daniel, which is in New York.
Right.
I do for Serenade. So it's like,
Your
things
bio
just start.
your bio is pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that what I always wanted to be. I didn't really want it to be a singer.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a writer, because what that really came to mind, I went to a seminar once upon a time, and I was talking about writing. I checking like Dominica don't really have much writers, and that we getting so much blows on the outside when it comes to our music. They keep talking about the writing part of our music.
Right.
So I decided best I take the point of duty to be a writer, so we could actually be on a professional level. And basically, I don't listen to bouyon music as such. I'm more listening to soca music.
Okay.
So like my music, even listen my soccas, it not sounding something regular like somebody just pick up and think about.
Mhm.
You understand me? I actually think differently when it comes to soca music.
Nice.
So I decided to take that point, that direct arrow, to do that type of music, writing for people. But it is very, I would say, very frustrating for me as an artist because I know what I can deliver to the public,
Right.
and it's not. I can be honest, it's kind of not beneficial to me at times because I don't feel like I wasted my little energy trying to
Trying to.
broadcast something to those artists and like they wasting because to be honest, bro, Nobel, I can write 5 songs in a day.
Nice.
But when I was telling my partner Ajmal, I can write 5 songs in a day, but am I going to get 5 serious artists to actually be consistent? You
Well,
understand me?
that's one way of looking at it. But the positive way of looking at it is you write that 5 songs in a day, you keep sharpening yourself, and you never know, it might be 5 years later that those
Yeah, but and then already,
read.
you see, as I said earlier on, I'm a person I always like to push. So I would say, but I can tell CEO, hey, I have that song. While CEO recording that song, I have another song for him,
Right,
because I want it to always be those go in, you understand me?
right.
Because I have that kind of chemistry in me. Hey, I got a thing there, I want to do that. Yo, I have a thing there. You understand me? So it's like it's that is what I because I travel in and I've been going back and forth for 5 years
Inspirations,
now. And
inspiration,
like when I go to Antigua, Saint Lucia, back and forth,
inspiration.
the way the chemistry I see on the outside, and I come
Right,
back home, it doesn't break me down.
man.
Because I know what I can deliver, but am I going to get 5 consistent artists to say every month we're going to release something? We're not going to keep the radio busy, 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 and that's how I like to work.
Right.
I
Well,
don't really worry about the singing. I don't worry about the writing. Yeah, writing.
yeah. But
You know,
So, so in other words, Raskoko, what you saying? You supposed to have 5 songs there for me ready to go already.
I
That's
can
what
give
you're
you
trying to
5.
say.
No, I don't tell you. I don't tell you that. I don't trying to tell you. I can give you 5 songs.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can give you
He
5 songs.
he didn't get. Novice, I don't think he got what I was saying.
Okay, oh no,
And
so I can give you 10. You want 10?
we
hey, hey, Coco, we go discuss the music thing and the business side of it, But let me tell you something,
Yeah, bro.
Novelist,
Yeah, bro.
and
yeah.
straight up, I respect the man for trying to push the way he pushes. Respect to Raskoko all the time. Um, Raskoko, like Novelist, like we told Ty a few minutes ago, anytime, my brother, you have something you want to drop, anytime you have an artist you're working with that you want to drop, because I know you have a project coming out soon. Although you don't check me to although you don't check me to check my artist to be on it, but it's cool. We go. It's all right. We good with that. I don't
So
vex, but at the same time, anytime you have something to drop, anytime you want the platform to promote your stuff and your music, brother, reach out to
yeah,
any one of us, my boy.
most
You
definitely,
Yeah,
man.
welcome
yeah, yeah.
24/7 to come and do your thing, because that is one of the purposes of this show, to not just talk to the old heads and and talk to those that came before. Yes, that is part of it, to get the history of the music,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also to give people like you,
An
like
opportunity.
Naiji and everybody else, an opportunity to come and broadcast their thing. So like I said, thank you
So
for being here.
Yes, my dog. It was
wait,
a pleasure, brother. It was a
hold
pleasure.
on,
It was a
hold on.
pleasure.
Yo, what you rushing, man? For I'm not done.
But
Relax,
my brother,
relax.
but
It's
what
okay. I know. The
No,
man.
Billy.
what are you
No,
about?
Billy.
Hold
You
on.
don't realize. You don't realize. I'm a general,
You see, the man has a story, and you know what you just said about him coming back. I actually do want you to come back. We are pressed for time, like that's why he trying to rush you, and I understand that. So I be in Malcase right now. You have a story. You have a story, and I definitely want you back here. But before we let you go, the
Right.
song. What is the inspiration behind that love story?
So, my brother, so long I waiting for that
Okay.
talk. I was
To
waiting
be
for the time,
honest, um, that question I've been asking for a while on our radio station. To be honest, it's a very true story.
Hmm.
You know, something happened along the way with 2 individuals that I know, and I was like, "Oh, I want to write a song about that. But I want to write a song about man actually love a girl, but they're not treating the girl right, and then the girl end up seeing somebody else, and then And then I went by Ashmal and Ashmal actually the rhythm was cut off long time already now.
Mm.
I was actually the last person to go on the rhythm now.
Okay.
And then I had this the whole song in my head already long. So when I go out at my time, I was bound this up on that. I just start singing this song. If she not giving you love, you have to let her go. And then I came home and like I just sat there in front of my computer. I never write this song. I sat in front of the computer because the whole from I did my action man, I left my I checking boy. Okay, the man leave the woman there, the man always getting frustrated. Okay, I can play any song. Okay, what a man does do when he see the woman with another person, you see them thinking if another man, I say, okay, boom, I can go in this song.
Right.
So I just start thinking of what a man and a woman always getting problem for.
Right.
You know, all those know, and I mean, I wouldn't lie. Part of the song was part of my experience.
Okay.
They had to let me go. I get my working number. You check me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
I mean,
you know, in that question, everybody that checking, yeah. But they was waiting for that part, you know.
I was waiting for I was waiting, you know. Hear that. Oh, you see that there? So all that tie up. So
no.
Coco,
To be honest, to be honest, the first part of the song, a good woman really had to find.
Right.
That was part of me personally. You understand me? I was talking about me from there. A good man is very hard to find. You know,
It's
I
more
want to
than
find that one you have the teacher right. That was my part. But everything else, what had really happened along the way with the individual. You know, understand me? And I decided I gotta make a story, a very good story about treat a woman right because a woman is very hard to find. And if you don't treat her right, another guy will. Except with other songs, see you. If you don't do it, the next man will.
Yeah,
So
I remember
basically,
that song.
right. So basically, that's what happened. If you don't do it, the next man will. So I just, I just decided to bring out something new because a very
My
long time I
boy.
haven't did any song. You know, Staminaville is a very long time I haven't actually
Yeah.
vocal any song. So I don't decide I want to come back to something strong.
Right.
So and let me please be the first to tell you when I received the song to master it, I was quite impressed because sometimes it's very difficult to understand what he says sometimes when he sings. This, in my opinion, this is one of the best songs where he took his time and you could understand every single thing he was saying. And no, Ras, I mean straightforward with you, Ras. Sometimes it's a little difficult to understand what you're saying. But you see that song,
Yeah.
my brother, you step your game up 100%. And even I told Ajmal, bruv, that song bad. That is one of your best songs I have heard you deliver on. And keep up the good work, my brother. For real, for real,
I,
for real.
we
Most
have many more to come, man. As long
Yo,
as
we
I'm
have many more
alive,
to come.
as long as I'm alive, maybe I wouldn't be singing, but
more
I'll
music.
be penning.
My
Yes.
brother,
You
remember you had
understand
said
me?
we had to work together, you had to pen a thing for me and blah blah blah. We need
Don't
to
worry,
get
man.
that done,
I
eh?
don't, man. You see, I don't want to rush the plate because I have songs for each and everybody that I know. Everybody I want to work with. You check my novel, I just actually watch and see. Okay, that is the right time to give me that song. You
Right.
understand? I don't rush the project because when you rush a project, it doesn't come out the way or you want it to come out. So you take
Yeah
your
man.
time on a project and you watch along the line and you say, okay, no, Mister can deliver that song. That's the right person to sing that song,
Right.
and that's the person I'm going to give that song. So that's how it is, brother.
Most
I know
definitely.
the scene, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man Ras Coco and my brother, like we said, you're more than welcome anytime. And yeah,
Thanks, bro.
you have a story,
Thanks.
and I think we need to put it out there. So, we'll
Yeah.
talk again, right?
Anytime you're ready, we'll talk about that and make it happen in
Most
public.
definitely.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, man. The man
Yeah.
Ras Coco, ladies and gentlemen.
Coco on the mic again now.
Yo, Novi,
Hmm.
let me tell you something, right? You see that tune there?
A good woman really had to find in this time.
You see that track there?
Not one you
The man hit some nails on the head.
never leave her lonely.
And you see me?
Call her baby.
I need some people to pay attention to that tune.
Ever leave her eye. If she
Listen.
giving you love, you have to let her go. If you always fight and curse, it's a sign for you to go. For you to go. 'Cause when a good woman go,
So Novi,
No, the tune big enough.
Novi, I gotta bring a next tune for you,
Yeah, the tune big enough.
I gotta bring a next tune for you.
Yeah, we bring in a female tune. Bring in a female tune, please. A female tune. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us on the screen Miss Niger. What's going on?
Yo, bro, it's Niger.
Hi.
Sorry,
Thank you for correcting you. It's
sorry, Niger.
Niger.
Sorry. Yes, Niger. Sorry.
So,
How
so
is
before we,
everything though?
Excuse me?
How is
how we,
everything? How are you doing?
Okay. What are you?
I'm good. You
okay, so Novelis,
go ahead,
before she
go ahead, my brother.
continues, she better have some manners and say good evening to her
Good
mother.
evening.
Because her mother is on the live, Her mother is watching. I
Okay,
saw
mommy,
it.
Hi,
mommy got it
mom.
locked. You know what? Good evening to everybody who got it on Facebook, logged in on Facebook. The man Rise, the Booyah Kitchen always got it locked in. Glenda got it locked in. The man Oben's got it locked in as well. Simon got it locked in. Nikki got it locked in. Just good evening to everybody that's
Yeah, man.
on Facebook right now.
So
So
now, Novelis, before we get into this,
go ahead. Hmm.
remember I told you from time it have a young lady that have some bad,
Bad
bad,
vocals.
bad,
Yeah.
sick. I finish. I will come. Imagine, I will leave the interview room.
No,
Right
you
now,
you you're right. You're right. I want to say something. I've been actually waiting for a vocalist like that from Dominica. Not that we don't have other great ones like Stasha and Kalin in the Booyah industry, and big up Tasha P as well. But
so
your
Alicia not involved too.
voice, hmm? Alicia,
Alicia
of
not.
course. No, don't worry, Alicia. Don't worry, Alicia will get a voice. Alicia will get a time. But your voice. We spoke to Skyo a few weeks ago about your voice. It is very
Mhm.
unique. Like
Thank
Skyo said, it
you.
has that that like, you don't need to use auto tune on your voice.
Child.
Obviously, I cannot ask you where your voice come from because that's not. But what I
What
will
I like.
ask you is, who are you? Where you from? Let the people know.
Okay, so hi, good night, everybody. My name is Naiji Ismail. I'm from the community of Mao, and I'm a singer-songwriter.
A singer songwriter. For how long? How long have you been a singer songwriter?
Well, okay, so from the moment I could talk, I was singing. So it's like something I
You were born with it.
was born with. So it's like I was always involved in music from since I was a child, to the
Hmm.
point where my mother used to tell me, "Shut up, I'm making too much noise in her head." Um, when I was like 7 years old, I started to write
Hmm.
throughout primary school. I went to St. Martin Primary School, and I was a part of choir. I was a part of dance. I was always involved in something dealing with either food or music.
Also,
So
you like food too.
yes. So from primary school, I went to convent. I worked with Miss Landa. I
Right.
was a part of her club, Umoja. So we did a lot of performing,
Okay.
performed in the stadium from the president to the prime minister, so on and so forth. We had certain times we traveled to
Right.
St. Lucia and so on and so forth. And music has just always been a part of my life. I tried to learn how to play keyboard. I mean, I'm not strong there, but like I more try to focus on building my vocal flexibility, whether it be like runs, belting, range, try to go low, try to go high,
Hmm.
expand my knowledge of theory and whatnot.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people in Dominica, they check in, they can sing and whatnot, but then when it comes to theory, they don't all there. So it's like I try to like be, different and
Right.
so on.
You put in your work so you could have great results.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all it is, and I like that, and I think a lot of other people, in music general should do that. But let me ask you. So you said you've been singing from time you can talk. You remember what type of music you were singing, or were you just it was just anything for you?
Well, from since I was a young child, like my main influences were more of like R&B artists, more like Whitney Houston,
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, those type of people. That's why
Mhm.
a lot of people find like idols try and imitate the way they sing. I'm not really a big fan of like Caribbean music. It's not to say I don't like it.
Right.
It's just I don't know, like I'm more of a calm person and like a lot of popularized music nowadays in the Caribbean it's very energetic and I was just never that type
Right.
of person. I was rather in my room sitting down listening to like something Beyonce, Destiny Child, whatnot.
Right.
Um Personally I never thought I would be doing a soca reading because I was like when it comes to like
God,
performing that, I didn't
Right.
know how strong I would be there
boy,
because
But
of my personality, but I
but
stepped out of my box.
I
boy,
gotta say
love it is.
it works for you though. Your voice fit the soca and booyah like perfectly.
Thank
Love it
you.
is. Love
Hmm.
it is. Let me tell you that, my brother. It had World War One and Two, 3 plus 5, to even get that girl to attempt to try that, you know.
Yeah. So so
um,
you
But
see that's the thing with music, right? Especially in the time we live in, you always have to be open minded, right? Because
yeah.
a producer could hear one thing and you the artist hear something else. But when you
Uh-huh.
know you just open up and say, you know what the hey, let me just try it.
Yeah.
But
Well, when Chayu sent this song for me, he was like, "Oh, listen to that." And when I originally heard this song, it was only Sasa Sami that was on it at the time.
right,
So he told me what I thought of it, and I said I liked it. Then I told him, "Hey, I can write on it," and I was like, "Okay." Said maybe take like 15 minutes, 20 minutes most. I gave him this song. And then I was like, you can get to somebody else because I didn't want to do it as well. Oh, man. The CEO, all of them jump on me, say, do this song, do this song, do this. I was like, you know what?
hey, don't
Okay,
blame me for that.
so
I'll do it.
I
I
don't
did it.
involve.
but how do you feel now though about that?
Well, I like it. I like it a lot. But big thanks to my cousin Alia Jackson who like helped me out with like the arrangements of the harmonies
Hmm.
because I don't think it would be like how it is
Is right now.
now.
Hmm.
She helped me execute my idea because I'm a person I have big visions, but when it comes to executing it is a different story. I
Right.
wouldn't
So,
be able to like speak up and stuff.
Well,
so as
Glenda
we
said.
mentioned in execution, Novelist,
Hmm.
you asked 10 million questions. Can I at least get two
No,
in,
I was just
please?
going to ask you a question for Facebook, and then you could go ahead.
No,
Well, it wasn't even a question. I was just making a comment. Sorry.
we go leave the comments.
Go
So
ahead.
here
Sorry.
they say.
Sorry. My apologies.
Um, so in the background now, I
Uh-huh.
understand besides just singing, you also help artists with vocal arrangements because I understood that the initial vocal arrangement on Mr. Vampy's song on this rhythm, Sharing the Love, it was not necessarily what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that
Yeah.
you played a big part in the way he sang it. And I also heard your vocals somewhere under it. Can you talk to me about how you what inspired you to assist Mr. Vampire at first, and again, what it is about you and vocals and arranging vocals and helping people improve their vocals that gets to you, that attracts you.
Okay, so one day I came by Ajmal's studio and I sat there and Vampy was recording his song. So normally when I'm there and he have other clients, I just sit back, let him do his work, cannot be a disturbance, maybe nitpick. Cause I'm a person, I'm very big on vocals, as you can tell by the song I did.
Right.
Um, I like everything to be very perfect, and I more think that stems from how Miss Lander trained us to sing, because she was like, stand up straight, enunciate your words, and it's oh, not ah, and so my ears was trained to like sound a specific way and not to be repetitive in how you execute your work or your art or whatnot. So I was there listening to Vampy and he was recording his song and then I told him that a lot of his parts where he was like da 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 da. Da. So I was like, why not like give it a little bit of dynamics, a little bit of dimension because right about now it's sounding a little flat and whatnot. So I gave him a few pointers, a little idea, and then I tried to help him execute it. I ended up having to put some vocals on it. It wasn't my intention, but we went on to do that, and it came out to be a masterpiece, if I do say so myself.
Yo, Chuck, bad on my boy. But
Yeah.
hear that now. I
Mhm.
want to understand. Don't hear that you don't know for this. Hear the name of do you understand the name of her track? Do you know the name of her track?
Do I understand the name of her sack? Let her
Her track.
explain the name of her sack.
No, hold
Okay.
on. Let me tell her the name. The name of the track is RBG,
Yes.
right? So at first I was like RBG. Then they gave me the breakdown. Resilient bumper girl.
Oh gosh.
No. In the song, she says she has a license to drive. She need to explain what she driving.
Mom, mom. It's only a song, mom. Okay. Yeah.
So so
Oh,
so
my
so Daisha,
mother.
Daisha, give us the inspiration behind the resilient bumper girl. Why you
Okay.
chose to talk about a resilient bumper girl?
Okay, so in my life, I've always been known for having assets, I could say.
Right.
So everybody knows me for having assets. So
That's
I
it.
was like, why not? I was like, Doja Cat can write a song about her body. Why can I not?
Right.
So I wrote a song about what if I ended up going to jam, because my mother doesn't allow me to just go anywhere, anytime, because she wants me to be a very classy lady, a very nicely brought up child.
Right.
So I was like, what if one day I escape from my mother's house, jump out the window? Mother not saying I'm going to do that, but you
American
know,
TV.
we're not saying we're going to do that, but what if one day that end up happening? What exactly would I end up doing?
Right.
No, in mind when I was writing this song, I was thinking Patricia Roots, Nyla Blackman, them type of voice. That is
Right.
why like the chorus is so heavy. Like it's very loud. I wouldn't
Right.
say loud, but like in terms of like musical
It has a
theory, it's
drive.
loud.
Right. Yeah.
So I was trying to give that type of Patrice Roberts effect of how she has her style. So I was trying to imitate her style when I was writing the chorus. And then we all know how Patrice writes her music, how like her content is. So
Hmm.
I was trying to write a song to fit the setting of the Caribbean, but then I was trying to mask it
Right.
because we are underaged.
Right.
So I was trying to like make this song fit for both adults and children. So I found my perfect middle, and that's what happened.
After this, you can go ahead now.
I can go ahead now. So you got your
That
answer.
I finish. I finish question. I finish question. Oh wait. Did you do any other background vocals on any other track on this rhythm?
Yes, I ended up doing backups for Giovanni music. You know,
Right.
I did it on his song "Sweet Sweet Wine." He contacted me and he was like, "Hey, I want you to do some backups for me and whatnot. Spice it up a little bit for me." And then I went by Ajmal and I was like, because I listened to it and then I was like, if I just put vocals any and everywhere, it's going to sound messy. So it's
Right.
like I tried to make it very soft because he has a very
Spot.
not aggressive but aggressive tone. So then I was trying to balance it. So
Right.
I wouldn't want to come and put aggressive vocals on top of more aggressive vocals. Then
Right.
it just going and song like a hot mess.
Right.
So I came and I was like, sweet, sweet wine, sweet, sweet wine, sweet wine. So then I did that and I listened to it. I did a little harmony on top of that. I did lower and higher because that's how I operate. I feel like if I do low, I must do high. And if I do high, I must do low to like keep it,
Yeah.
you
Keep it
know,
balanced. Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't want
So
nothing
yeah,
too
that's what
much.
happened.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
So
Novelist, back to you.
yeah, back to me. So
After
is
this
there?
commercial break.
Can we expect anything after this one? Like
Yes,
very soon?
currently
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on another record with Ajmal.
All right.
on top of that, I'm working on actually not one, but I'm working on a lot of music with Ajmal,
All right.
and I'm currently in the works of recording my song with Coco Tet.
Okay.
She
Um,
with me one too.
yes, I'm going to funny one.
So you have a lot of work. You have a lot of work cut out for you then.
Yes.
But is so the stuff you're working with Ajma, are we looking at the same type of music, or we're looking at something different?
No. Um, I'm doing some soca, some zouk,
Okay.
some reggae.
Okay. So the mind
Yeah.
open for everything now.
My
Yes.
brother, trust me, she have a monster tune in hiding there. It's not a soca, you know,
Right.
but she have a monster tune in hiding there.
Right.
But for some reason, I'm not going to set out the business. That is between the family. She
Right.
know what she
Mhm.
know what family I talking about. But yeah, she has a from I heard a sample of a monster tune to come,
Hmm.
and let me tell you something. I believe she's with the right team right now,
Right.
and want to encourage her to keep up the work. And when you're ready to drop what you're ready to drop, Naiji, look, hear that, and I bold face. If you go anywhere else and drop that before you come there, fire on you from now till I walking on a walking stick.
It's
This
me that
is
know that.
you can consider this your home. You know how to contact either
Yeah.
myself or Novelist. If you can't get to us directly, you go for your boy Skyo. Feel
Mhm.
free to step in the yard anytime you want to drop a thing. Novelist, anything to say about her vocals? And we
Hey.
haven't even told you her age yet, but we will
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
that.
You see,
She about 12.
no, females have a thing about the age, so we don't go there. All right, we don't go
We
there.
know that.
All I gotta say is like I enjoy your vocals, and I think I said that to you.
Thank you.
I've been waiting for a voice like that for a while, and I know there's more voices like that hidden in Dominica. So hopefully we get to hear them as well. And I mean, I
Yes.
wish you nothing but success, and
Thank
looking
you.
to hear more beautiful music from you. And
Yes.
you could go ahead and tell the public where they could find you and take it from there.
Well, you can mostly find me on my YouTube channel. It's Naiji, that's NY apostrophe JAI TV,
All right.
and at the same art on Instagram. So yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, and
Thank
hopefully
you for having me.
you're welcome. You're welcome anytime before partner there get you in trouble. And
Yeah.
Yes, but why
all
is
right,
me
have a good
always
night.
getting me? So be that's cause he was trouble on the show then.
I'm a saint.
anyway, anyway, my brother, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna take this one more time, and then we're gonna get into the man, Mr. Vampy, because Mr. Vampy wants to share the love with everybody. So Navi,
Mhm.
before I go into Vampy, I can play somebody who is an artist who could not be here today because
Yes,
he was
yes,
out on
most
his ventures.
definitely. How's she singing?
No. He's not Sheena. I did deliver he first. That particular partner, I don't understand what is his issue.
Voice of the Man Classic.
Good evening, Classic. Hopefully your girl let you out of the doghouse, right?
Y'all, I really don't like this thing you do me, you know. I really don't like it. Then we settle it now, now. Baby, I don't like it. Every night I need you next to me.
Yeah, where the boy is?
You told me that you love me, and I told you that I love you. So please tell me what is wrong. I want to know what is wrong. We got so many problems. Tell me why can't we solve them? Please tell me what is wrong. I want to know what is wrong. Not because I'm an artist means that I got a lot of woman. I know your friends selling you shit, but baby I'm a loyal man. I ain't but alive, no. I never cheat on you once, no. Always remain pure and true. Cause my heart belongs to you. Baby, I don't like it.
That's the voice of the man, classic.
Yeah,
Dog
man.
House.
Of course, we can have Classic with us tonight, but definitely hope sometime in the future he can come and explain
No,
what
no,
the
hear that,
doghouse for us. You know what I mean?
No. Firstly, before I even go any further, and before I play the next person who was here but had a slight accident, so they can't be here in terms of their device.
Yeah.
Classic end up say he not in the doghouse. Take me out the doghouse. So you know the boy had a bad go when he write that. No, the man made put a few lines in there, which made a lot of sense to me. Because we in the public light, we are DJs, enough of us are artists. And women, sometimes you with a woman and they figure everywhere you go, you have 10 million women on your neck.
Yeah,
breathing down
because
like, whoa,
because the stigma is that DJs and artists and all
sports
these people have all the women, right? So,
yeah, man.
but
Yeah, man.
it takes a man to know himself and a woman to know a man, right? So,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
So big up classic for that one, Doghouse. But now, the next thing is now, so we were supposed to have Alicia. A lot of people know Alicia from her Calypso and for Serenade Band. And this, Alicia had a problem. Alicia didn't really have a problem. She had a sensation.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
Captivating me, feel a shiver over my body, baby, can't you see what I'm feeling? Yes, when you're laying next to me, such a perfect feeling.
Definitely wish you could have been with us tonight, man. You know, I'm explaining that feeling there. You know what I mean?
Brother, I find she had her feelings, boy.
Yeah, she had her feelings, but the phone had a different feeling. So
Feelings.
it's all good.
The phone
Let's
was
talk.
So
Let's
hold on. So the
go ahead.
next track I'm about to drop, before I bring on the artist, I want to drop it so people get accustomed
Yeah,
to
man,
it.
for sure. Let's go.
That is he is out of Grand 4.
Mm-hmm.
Gra 4. Up in the country. They like to say nothing good comes from the countryside sometimes. You know, some people have some stigmas about that. But this is something good that came out of it. This is the man, Mr. Vampy. And you know what? He wants to share the love. He wants to share the love. Listen to tune.
Girl, you're looking kinda lonely. Would you like someone new to talk to? Feeling kinda lonely too. And if you don't mind, can I sit right beside you? Come on. And if I seem to come to show, I hope that you'll understand. I said the swings girls, I like to know more about you. And if you're lonely as I am, I want you to understand. Only one thing on my mind, sharing the love together. Sharing the love together.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dissect is proud to present to you the man all the way from Grand 4, weighing over 200 pounds of lyrics and a ton of vibes. The man Vampy.
Boy, Michael.
Yeah. Yo, so Vampire, let me get that shit. The legal name on this show.
Yo,
The name on this show is
yeah,
CEO, please. Michael is
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
vacation.
Sorry
When they
about that,
call
my
you
bad,
Michael,
man.
it's okay. Your mother call you Michael. Be proud of your name is Michael, okay?
No, but my
We
brother,
all
this
know
is
you
not
are
my
CEO. It's okay.
my brother. We have to keep the protocol has to be established.
Yeah, boy, your
Yeah,
mother call
I
you
yeah.
respect.
Michael. So what if
I
your
have
mother's
respect.
watching the show right now?
That's my mother's business.
I take my time and give you name. I know you don't want to use my name. I give you.
It's okay. She
Tell the
accustomed with
guy
that.
appreciate yourself. Vampy, what's going on, my brother?
Yeah, everything is good. Everything is blessed, man. Everything is
Nice,
good.
nice. Well, you just got a hell of an introduction, boy. That the 2,000 pounds of lyrics, bro. Seriously?
That's the CEO for you. Trust me. That's the CEO. That's the guy for you. Trust me. He's that type of guy. I know him. I know him too long for that. So yeah, man. Yeah.
So, what's your story? Who are you? We want to know who Vampy is.
Well, my name is Jose Robin. I'm from Grand Fund, from the
Mhm.
beautiful village from Grand Fund. One way in, one way out. So if you come here,
Hmm.
so yeah, that's how it is.
That's it.
Yeah. But the place is better known as White City, so a lot of people know the place as White City.
Right, right.
Yeah, very noisy place.
Mhm. I used to
Yeah.
come to when I was a kid. I actually knew a lot of people there. When I
Really?
was when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them migrate to Roseau, and some probably still
That's
there.
that's always the case.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So being in a one entrance, one exit place, and you say it's noisy. How do
Yeah.
where do you get the inspiration to even write or the time to even write?
Well, I started to tell you the truth. I started when I was young. I
Hmm.
started at a very young age. I started in the choir in church.
Okay.
So I started as a church boy, if you
Hmm.
might call it that way. I started young. And
Right.
my family, we have some singers in my family. So that kind of helped me. One died, which I was really close to, Leandra Coffee. She was a Calypsonian.
Okay.
And then she used to teach me a lot of stuff in the music, you
Hmm.
know,
Right.
like how to go high, how to go low, and when I sing, how to breathe and them kind of thing there.
Right.
And trust me, she was hard on me because if I wasn't doing what she was telling me to do, I was getting my ears pulled or my head slapped or something like that.
Well, it
So
looked like all the hard work is paying off now, right?
yeah, right now I just trying my best in the music industry, trying to do what
Right.
I have to do. I started off with a band named Virtual Band. The CEO can tell you. I
Hmm.
started off with Virtual Band.
Right.
We played for like 5 years of non-stop music, man. I love that band so much, and things they say all good things have to come to an end. I don't know, right? But yeah,
What what kind of music were you guys into? Like the Booyah vibes, or was it?
we no, we used to play all
Okay.
types of music, including jazz.
Okay. Nice.
including
Nice.
jazz. I never sing jazz to tell you the truth, but the guys played it.
Right.
We played numerous types of music in hotels. Trust me, the Rosalie Hotel. We did the Barana OT. We played a lot of music everywhere. I played a lot of music everywhere around the island.
So what was your part? You just vocals, or you were like play instrumental?
I generally specialize in vocal, but my father is a guitarist. My auntie is a guitarist. I have another
Right.
auntie is a guitarist.
Wow.
And then a lot of people ask me questions about why you're not a guitarist? Why vocals? You know?
Wow. Yeah. So somebody have to be
So
different.
Boy,
yeah,
it look like the boy whole
in
family
life,
like to pull string.
in life, you have to be different. So I did something different. I said to myself, no, I'm gonna do something different. And I
Right.
started off with virtual band. The CEO, I don't know if you can remember that song, with me and Kezra. Have you ever fall in love?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that song.
Yeah,
I remember that song.
yeah.
Okay.
One, as soon as I made that, we make that song and we made that video, that really pushed me and it really pushed my vibe. So I
Okay.
cannot count out Virtual Band even though things went well sour,
Right.
but I cannot count them out and I cannot count out the people who helped me along the way.
Right. So hopefully, you learn something from that and strengthen yourself and keep it
Yeah,
moving.
I learned many different things in the music. I learned that sometimes things wouldn't go your way as you expected it to, trust me,
Yeah, yeah.
because
Life's a
things
sticky
take
tool.
time.
So obviously you have more music out there then. Sorry, you have more music than what we're hearing today out there.
Yeah, yeah, I have some type of music out there. I have a medley. I have I have some different type of music on YouTube.
Okay. So what do you specialize more in though?
More into bouyon and soca, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, more into
Uh,
bouyon and soca. I love soca music. Trust me.
you,
As much
you know,
as I love bouyon music, I love
mhm,
soca music.
nice.
I love
Well,
it.
we did grow up. We do grow up on soca as well back home. You know what I mean? So is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? As
Hey, remember Soka is Buyo too, you know.
well,
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Everything is booyah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what it's
yeah.
called.
Everything is bouyon.
That's what it's
So
Yeah,
called.
everything
so
is bouyon because we watch if you listen to the rhythms and them that I make for
Yeah,
Marshall and
but
this
it's,
guy.
yeah, yeah, it's booyah.
It's strictly bouyon I listening to,
Yeah.
you know.
so the question of the evening based
Hmm.
on this rhythm though, Vampy, is what
Right.
inspired you to want to share the love with the young lady that was looking for somebody to talk
Grandford
to?
is a lonely place.
Boy, boy, Novelis, I ask you a question. Novelis,
Go
Because
ahead.
refrain from
Go
to
ahead.
answering
tell
Go
you
my
ahead.
the truth,
question.
love was in the air.
Woo!
Okay then.
Love was in the air.
You see love just show up on the screen right now.
Love was
Yes,
in the air. I
Nice.
write this
yes, I.
song. I write this song based on a woman,
Nice.
and I write it for her.
For a woman. Mhm.
So
That is the end of the discussion right there. We don't even need to hear more about this song.
Oh,
That's it. The man write his
I'm
tune.
not.
He
I'm not the
directed
one.
for the person.
Yeah, I'm not the one that will stay there and lie about it. I tell him to you straight, to you guys
yeah.
straight.
Yeah, you wrote
Yeah,
so you basically write from your experience. And I respect that.
yeah, yeah. I write
So
from.
um how was it working with Ajmal on this particular song?
Well, working with Ashmal was no difference. I I worked with him many times before,
Okay, okay, okay.
so it wasn't different
Right,
from me. When I come in the studio by him, he's always something different with me.
right.
And if we had to spend on a track, we might spend 3 4 hours because he knows how I like my music.
Hmm.
He knows I like quality stuff. He knows how I put in my work. I take my time to put in my work. So he knows how I love my music, and he does the job very well. He
Yeah, he
continues to do the job very well. I don't know. In Dominica, people, I don't know, but the his rating to me should be up here in
no,
Dominica.
no. Trust me.
It should be
I
up here. It should be up here.
when was I talking to CEO? Was it Thursday of?
Yes.
And I say, bro, something is about to happen to Ajmal.
Not
That
Thursday, Wednesday night.
Wednesday I told you that,
Wednesday
right?
night. Wednesday
Yo,
night. Wednesday night.
Ajmal, in my opinion, is about to blow up. I see it and I feel it coming. Like I'm just being honest. Like I'm not just saying that for saying that sake. The man knows what he's doing. Talking to him, his drive, he seems like he have a lot of patience. He knows what he wants and he's going after it. So he's definitely gonna blow up.
Yeah, because when not to tell you the truth, guys, when that rhythm first came out,
Hmm.
I listened to it very early. It didn't have anything much on it.
Right.
I could remember being in the studios by KU, and then I was there, and then KU was putting parts in it. My friend Lincoln, who was in the past band, virtual band with me, he
Right.
did the guitar parts for it, and then it was sounding good. But when Ajmal told me that he gonna put his hands on it, I
Right.
said to myself, it's going to be even better. It's gonna sound good,
Right.
even better because I know what going to be what are going on cursive. Trust me,
Right.
I'm not going to sound good. And as and I was eager for it to come out. Eh? I was being Ajmal every day for it to
Right.
come out. Every
Boy,
single day. Where they going? Where they going? He used to tell me, oh, it's gonna be soon, man. Soon, man. Soon.
boy.
He
Let me
said,
tell you that. Let me tell you that. When Vampy jump on the boy case, jumping when Vampy not the only artist that's jumping on his case. When somebody artist jump on his case, the I mean I was part of the production in terms of the mastering aspect of it.
Right.
And when the boy imagine there was a certain point where I tell the boy, unless you finish all the songs,
Yeah.
I am not
Your thing.
going to master none.
Mm.
I want everything. So when I do the master, I do I take one day and I focus on everything.
Right.
You
yeah,
know, and trust me, the work and the patience paid off. So Vampy, if anybody needs to get in contact, like follow you, give them a heads up on your social media now, please, so people can go and watch your YouTube, go and check you out,
Right.
because I'm expecting more from you.
oh. Well, my Facebook page is Mr. Vampy Robin. And the same thing for Instagram, Mr. Vampy Robin.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright. Novelist, you want to do
So
you want to do the invitation this time? I try to do it.
you tried the invitation, bro. What time
Yeah,
now?
man.
Bro,
Sorry, I
bro,
burn out. I burn out.
bro. Like we tell everybody, we bring you guys here for a reason. Obviously, you guys have a story like
Yeah,
everybody else, and
yeah,
the reason for Dissect is to tell your story, is to let people
yeah.
know who you are, to let people hear your music. If they don't already know who you are, right? So
Right.
you are more than welcome here anytime. You have my connect. You have the man CEO connect. You have Ajmal connect. Trust me, you call
Yeah,
Ajmal, it's like a second away. So you are more than welcome here anytime you have something to say. You know what I mean?
yeah, man.
Vibes.
Thanks
Like
for
the
having me
tune.
on the show, though.
Yeah, man, you're more than welcome. The tune big, and my brother, keep writing from your hat because it,
Before I go, I want to big up Nigeria because she helped me on the
yes,
tune. Yeah,
yes, yes,
she has some sweet vocals, man. I
right,
said to her she
Oh,
doesn't belong Dominica, she belong
yeah,
Trinidad if Patrice Sanders artist there.
right.
But
No,
I just want to thank her, man, for help.
yeah,
Thanks.
most definitely, I respect that. Yeah, man, there's a lot of talent. I know already there was a lot of talent in Dominica, and everybody's seeing it right now. So that's beautiful.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
happy. Thanks for joining us, bro. We'll do this again. Have a blessed night, right?
yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Vampire, baby girl, it's me and you. Hey, na 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 na.
I
5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and of course, you have it locked into Dissect right here on TDN TV, of course, with the man CEO, and I go by the name of Novelist. And of course, tonight, man, we had a nice cast with us. We had the virus family. Some of them couldn't make it with us tonight, but you know what I mean. And hopefully, we could get them later on, and think we could, have a nice chat with them and everything. You know
uh
what I mean?
before we run, I just
No,
want
we're
to
not
get
running. Play your thing. Play your thing.
play which
Have
thing.
the manage. We have the manage Maldives tell you. We running nowhere. We
Oh
talking.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. I was just checking in.
Together, sharing the love together, sharing the love together.
Yes, Ajmal.
Yes, I. Yes, I.
Uh,
Uh,
Back to you.
your talent is definitely speaking for itself tonight.
yeah, man.
Um,
That's doing what I have to do.
and we loving it. You know what I mean?
Yes, man. Appreciate that.
You have a selective crew there, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Straight out of the Boyo kitchen, eh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yo,
definitely. We
Mm.
have definitely have to pick up the New Kitchen. We couldn't have Alicia with us tonight, and
Yeah, yeah.
I was really hoping to talk to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
As
man.
um,
Mm.
we couldn't have a classic tonight. We didn't have KU Beats with us tonight either.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully we could talk to them sometime in the future. You know what I mean?
Yes,
So
yes, yes, yes.
with last time we spoke, we were letting people know who you are.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And now
Yeah.
we're here, and you actually showing the team. What other surprise you have coming for us just now, or you want to keep it a
Well,
surprise?
well, basically, as I said before, we have new stuff coming, more collaborations.
Right.
Just stay tuned, more coming. You know already.
Your kitchen have a lot of chefs going on there.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, we yeah,
let me
look
do
chef, you
something.
know. Look the chef.
chef,
Hold on.
a
You
lot
have
of
to
cooking.
understand something, Let us get something abundantly clear. KU Beats came to the kitchen to learn how to be a chef.
Hmm.
Right, right.
I am a product of the Booyah Kitchen. Look, the ultimate product of the Booyah Kitchen on the screen right now. The ultimate chef.
Right. That's the
The
head
man is
chef.
chef boy. The man is the head chef.
Yeah,
Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you
that's
about
what's
it.
up.
2021 Booyah Kitchen. I personally said it. You told it to me last Wednesday. You told it to me on Wednesday night.
Hmm.
Skyo Beats,
Mm.
interview me. If you think, and I keep telling, and look him there, no, novelist. I keep telling him right now, his name is dirty in the road,
There's a
His
lot.
name,
There's a lot of eyes open in
Yeah.
London, man.
You checking that?
Yeah.
boy, your name all over the place. It have artists that check it like, I mean, besides the regular fellas, the positive
Uh,
comments coming off the work, especially of this project, is
okay.
phenomenal. Plus,
Yeah,
we
man.
have the million and one people out
Mm.
there now that find because the project so good they can't believe it's you that do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Champion. Yeah. Can't forget champion, yeah, of the official
Oh,
release.
Right.
So big up
boy,
champion,
Yeah,
boy,
you
man.
boy,
know.
as
Big
well,
up,
as
big up
well.
everybody. Let's big up everybody. Like CEO, we didn't even get into your tune, but we'll do that in a second. Let's just take a second from
Uh,
scratch to big up. Let's big up all the artists first,
Mm.
and then we'll big up all everybody else after that. So go ahead.
so so I'm going to
Mhm.
be completely honest with you, and
Mm.
there were other people who were supposed to be a part of the official release,
Yes,
but
yes, yes. That's correct.
but
Yes.
they took in front like nose and did what they did. So it's
Yeah,
up to the
yeah, yeah.
production team to decide whether the producer himself to decide whether he wants to bring them up or not. But to the all the artists on the official release, Classic, Champion,
Van
um,
P.
Vampy,
Chai.
Nige, Ty, Giovanni Music, Alicia. Who
Yeah.
am I missing? I'm missing somebody.
Rascal,
Ras
Roscoco.
Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up on yourself. The man KO Beats.
classic.
Yeah. KU.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't forget Classic.
Yeah, yeah.
Classic,
Say
I
class.
can
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yeah.
big up them fellas. Big up them fellas. If they're not on the unofficial release, I am personally not going to big them up on my end, but I still give them a shout out. Big up to all yourself,
Yeah. Shout
because
out to the all to the
no,
those there.
no. To be honest with you,
Mm.
no offense to anybody, but it was very disrespectful what they did, and as a matter of principle, I cannot support the unprofessionalism and the disrespect. But I will still big up Sasa Sami, I will still big up Star, big up the man
Yeah.
Pinero, and I still big
Nadian.
up Nadian. You
Mm.
understand? I will still give
Yeah.
them their shout out because if you go, you see them on the rhythm, but they're not on the rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Big up.
so
Big up. Big them up, man. Yeah.
So
Respect.
that is the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
Respect.
That's
So
the thing.
Ajmal, you already know.
Yes, I.
I'm not gonna invite you there again because you was there or you come inside and you bring a set of people there with you. So you look like you
Yeah.
have a key to the building. So when I come on the screen and you show up, I'll just be like, all right, do your thing. So basically, what
Yes,
I'm
man.
saying to you, my brother, the door is wide open, the window open. If you can come in and take on the roof,
Yes, sir.
it's yours.
But we're
All right?
talking, but what, hold on, as if wait, we play how much track that as if it missing a song, eh?
It missing a song. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, it has been Dissect. Of course, next week Saturday, right back here, we have our special guest, Miss Ebony Impress, and she'll be vibing with us. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave you guys tonight and thank everybody on Facebook, everybody on
Yeah.
YouTube, everybody on
Mm.
TDN TV for supporting
Yeah.
the vibe.
Yeah, big up to the people that support the vibe, supporting the virus with him. You know, already respect.
By the way,
Yeah.
by the way, 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 Ashmal, a
Mm.
question, please, Mr. Skywitch. I've been
Yeah.
bombarded with this question. Where
Uh-huh.
can we get this rhythm? Is it out on any streaming platforms besides DJ Easy's
Well,
page on
well,
YouTube?
we organizing that. You know, we
All right,
organizing to put that there. You know what I mean?
right.
So
So,
it will be available soon, man. It will be available
all right,
soon. You know
all right,
already.
all right.
Yeah, man.
Big up
Yes.
yourself one time. Lovely
Yeah.
having you here. Skyo,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
I.
And of course, on behalf of TDN TV, Islands Therapy, and of course the After Lunch Mix, this has been Dissect CEO. Let's play some nice tunes for the people now. The one tune we didn't talk about for the evening. We'll see you guys next week right back here on TDN TV. Have a blessed
Oh
weekend, a
yeah.
blessed week.
Just give me just give me that.
The man Giovanni music.
Just,
Sweet wine.
just give me that sweet, sweet wine. That is what I'm craving, baby, that sweet, sweet wine. Turn me into a diabetic, that sweet, sweet wine. That is all I wanted, baby, that sweet, sweet wine. Just give me this something, girl. I don't care what nobody said. Oh, for your body, girl, I am longing, yeah. Your waistline is intoxicating. It has me going out of my mind. So, girl, just take your time. And there's no need for rushing, baby. Give me a slow wine. It's about you and me, baby. You blow my mind. And it's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. Just give me that sweet, sweet wine. That is what I'm craving, baby. That sweet, sweet wine. Turn me into a diabetic. That sweet, sweet wine. That is what I want, girl. That sweet, sweet wine. Just give me that something. Give me that sweet, sweet wine. That is what I'm craving, baby. That sweet, sweet wine. Turn me into a diabetic. That sweet, sweet wine. That is what I want, girl. That sweet, sweet wine. Just give me this something, girl. Your bumper to my fender. No retreat, no surrender.